Here, we're diving deeper into the book 504 to learn a ton of new vocabulary for IELTS. Not just 500 words. The plan is to work through the text included at the end of each lesson, learning main words, obviously, and those which are not mentioned in the book, like terror, which is a seriously important word in the vocabulary, and many more words during the teaching process. You're going to learn the meanings, read many examples, and take some quizzes. And finally, we will watch a lot of amusing video clips after each word to enhance our listening skills and possibly discover more new words.
Oh, yeah.
Let's begin. I don't have any data on number of young men who get into similar trouble as a result of a gallant gesture. Since we are on the final video, there will be a part where we'll do an overall recap of all the previous videos, reading the entire text together and review everything we've learned. Our playlist for Lesson 1 is now complete with 7 videos. We'll start Lesson 2 as soon as possible, which will consist of 6 videos. So, subscribe to keep up with the progress. Data means information, especially facts or numbers. For example, the data about the bank robbery were given to the FBI. Note that we can also say the data was given, but where is more formal and traditional. After studying the data, we were able to finish our report. Patient data is stored securely to protect their privacy. Okay, let's finish this part with a quick test. What is the most accurate definition of data? A physical object, a type of food, a musical instrument, information collected for analysis. Let's not waste any time and jump right into the movie clips. Answer is D.
What is the quantum mechanical effect used to encode data on hard disk drive? What is the quantum mechanical effect used to encode data on hard disk drive? What is the quantum mechanical effect used to encode data on hard disk drive?
It was hours of recorded data. It was hours of recorded data. It was hours of recorded data.
Transfer all data to crystal port. Transfer all data to crystal port. Transfer all data to crystal port.
Back to the text. I don't have any data on the number of young men who get into similar trouble as a result of a gallant gesture. Let's see what gallant means first, and we'll get to gesture a bit later. Gallant as a noun means to be polite and kind towards women, especially when in public. It's about a man, you know. For example, he made a gallant effort to impress her by remembering all the little details she had mentioned in their previous conversations. So, he is behaving in a way that could easily impress and attract a girl. So, we can describe these actions as gallant. Gallant actions. A gallant effort. To mention something means to refer to something briefly and without going into detail. With a gallant smile, he complimented her dress, making her feel special and appreciated. We explained the word compliment in detail in video 1.6. Now, I'm going to show a quick flashback of that video. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read it, or simply skip it. Gallant also means showing no fear of dangerous or difficult things. Being brave. For example, many gallant knights entered the contest to win the princess. The pilot swore a gallant oath to save his body. It means that I swear to God that I will save you, friend. I'm saying it with no fear. So, we are reading that they get into similar trouble as a result of a gallant gesture. As a result means because. because of a gallant gesture. Gesture means an action or a movement of a part of the body. So, what is this gallant gesture? In the previous video, we read that he abandoned his subway seat in favor of a woman standing nearby. This is the gallant action or gesture. The gallant gesture he performed, and so, due to be gallant and attractive, his boyfriend got jealous and now he is in trouble. So we can say that he got into trouble because of his kind and polite behavior toward a woman. Please don't forget to like the video. Beside everything, that it really helps me to grow on YouTube. I count them every day. And I feel like you're telling me that you're watching me and you like me. And it really feels great to feel like being appreciated. So please hit that like button. Now let's continue with a quiz. Which of the following best defines the word gallant? Lazy, ordinary, rude, brave, and chivalrous. A chivalrous man is polite, honest, fair, and kind towards women. For example, he was polite and chivalrous and never cursed in front of her. So as we can see, chivalrous can be used as a synonym of gallant. So yes, answer is D.
I was with my gallant protector, Sung Ching. I was with my gallant protector, Sung Ching. I was with my gallant protector, Sung Ching.
Karen Monroe, I have known you as a gallant antagonist. Karen Monroe, I have known you as a gallant antagonist. Karen Monroe, I have known you as a gallant antagonist.
My, but you be a handsome gallant. Just as she said. My, but you be a handsome gallant. Just as she said. My, but you be a handsome gallant. Just as she said.
This is the last part of the text we had in lesson 1. So let's put an end to it. But it's probably 1 in 1,000. Poor Kenny, he pointed to the now vacant seat. In the previous part, we read that he said, I don't have any data on the number of young men who get into similar trouble. Okay. Now he's saying that, however, we don't have any data. Probably it's 1 in 1,000. It's very rare. It doesn't happen usually. We don't have any data or we don't know anything, but probably it's unusual or it's very rare. And here you can see what it means to point to something, and now let's see what vacant means. Vacant is an adjective meaning empty, not filled, not occupied. For example, someone is planning to build a house on that vacant lot. Lot is referred to a piece of land. A vacant lot, vacant land. The hospital has no vacant beds. Beds are not empty. I put my coat on that vacant seat. A vacant job is one that no one is doing and is therefore available for someone new to do. This is one of the most important contexts in which vacant is used. For example, the company has several vacant positions for software engineers that they are eager to fill as soon as possible. After the promotion, her previous role as a team leader became vacant, and the company started looking for a replacement. Promote means to upgrade or to elevate. So, his role as a team leader was vacant. Means that no one were in the company to work in that position, because he had been promoted to a higher level or higher role in company. Which of the following best defines the word vacant? Vacant means filled, occupied, empty or unoccupied, active. Answer is C, empty or unoccupied.
She goes in the vacant room, right? She goes in the vacant room, right? She goes in the vacant room, right?
Well, how come you got a picture of a vacant lot in Paris, Texas? Well, how come you got a picture of a vacant lot in Paris, Texas? Well, how come you got a picture of a vacant lot in Paris, Texas?
However, I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner. However, I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner. However, I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner.
Yes. There's a vacant apartment up there. Yes. There's a vacant apartment up there. Yes. There's a vacant apartment up there.
Now, let's read all the text together as a recap of all these 7 videos. The story of Sir Walter Raleigh, who spread his cloak on the ground to keep Queen Elizabeth from the hardship of crossing a muddy puddle, can qualify that nobleman for an award as a man of tact and good breeding. My brother Kenny, a bachelor with a keen interest in history, was impressed by that anecdote and thought he might demonstrate his excellent upbringing in a parallel situation. Accordingly, he decided to abandon his subway seat in favor of a woman standing nearby. Although unaccustomed to such generous treatment, the young woman was pleased to accept Kenny's kind offer. However, her jealous boyfriend swore an oath under his breath because he thought my brother was flirting with his girlfriend. I don't have any data on the number of young men who get into similar trouble as a result of a gallant gesture, but it's probably 1 in 1,000. Poor Kenny. He pointed to the now vacant seat.